Hello and welcome to this review of the different mouthpiece that I have owned over the past 10 years, namely Shock Doctor and yokkao mouthpieces. When I first started combat sport, I had no idea about equipment, so I was told you gotta get yourself a mouthpiece. So I went to the nearest sports shop and I got myself a big ass mouthpiece, which wasn't very good. So very quickly I moved to a Shock Doctor mouthpiece, which I was very happy with. I kept it for many years. I kept it for way too long actually. I'm ashamed to say that hygiene wise, I don't think that was the best thing to do. I kept it for way more than I should have. Anyway, then I was really happy with it, so I got myself a new one. But this time I wasn't so happy with it. That's why I got a yokkao. So I'm going to show you now all the different mouthpieces and the pros and cons of each one of them, and eventually why the yokkao is definitely my favorite. Alright, so let's start with this one. So as you can see, it's old and dirty and it didn't have a box. It wasn't in a case because I just kept it, I don't know, just in case I might need it, which never happened actually. Alright, so it's a cheap brand. I don't even know the brand. That's something I got at a local sports shop. So main problem is you can't breathe with that, okay? You get the holes in here at the front, and that's for breathing. But once it's on, plus you can tell also the shape. I mean, you can see like the shape is weird. Like you see how it's twisted. It just doesn't look right, and most definitely doesn't feel right. It's just so bad that I can never tell if it's the right side or not. Well, that's even worse. So even the right side feels wrong, and the wrong side feels worse. Okay, and so you can't speak. Now that you can't speak with your mouthpiece on, okay, that's no big deal. But the thing is that it doesn't fit and it doesn't stick. That is, it just comes off too easily. All right, so this one I didn't keep for very long. I thought it was really bad. And that's when I started looking into maybe higher price mouthpieces and get something of better quality. And I came across the Shock Doctor. And at the time, the big thing about the Shock Doctor was the gel thing. Now, because it was gel, it was supposed to be better at absorbing shocks and also at staying in the mouth, in place in the mouth. All right, so this is the Shock Doctor that I got, the first one. So I still have the case. As you can tell, all those bits here, okay, it started coming off. Now I've kept this one for many years. I'm ashamed to say I think I kept it for at least 7 or 8 years. So considering that I've used it so much, it's not so bad. But at the end I was starting, you see all those bits that come off. I was worried that I might actually swallow them. Okay. Now I was very happy with it, and what I liked, and still today, I mean, it's a good fit. It feels tight. Okay, it's tight, and you see, it doesn't come off. Okay, there is this feeling of tightness around the teeth, even though it's very old and started really decomposing. So because I was so happy with it, I thought, hey, I really need to change it now. Come on, I need to have some form of self-respect. And I went for a Shock Doctor. I chose exactly the same one. So here it is. So it's pretty much the same case. But then something happened. I mean, look at this one. Just the shape of it. you can tell that something went wrong with it. Now in the manual they tell you you have to dip it into hot water for a certain time. In fact, I found the instructions were more misleading than anything else, because they told you, oh, if you practice this sport you should keep it in the boiling water for this long. They give you a range of instructions that you can choose from. And so what happened was that I followed one of the protocols, which I guess corresponded to the martial arts instructions. But yeah, it doesn't have this tightness to it. I think I completely fucked it, really, to be honest. I don't think the product is to be blamed. I think it's more me that just didn't do it properly. I'm pretty sure. I did it like 5 times. I put it back in the water, tried again. There was nothing I could do. I think I just sort of damaged it. It's not damaged, but I mean, I gave it a shape. I think I beat it too hard and I gave it a shape, and I cannot now go back to the original shape. And so I wasn't happy with it, and I thought, okay, let's see what yokkao does. Because in my mind, I mean, I thought that this gel technology was still like the sort of shock doctor landmark. But I thought, let's see what yokkao does. All right, now the yokkao. So just the case already. See, you can hang the case. I like the yokkao stuff because there's like little details like this. And to open it, see, you push here. Shtuk. All right. And so what happened was that I took it, I followed the instruction, and the first time I put it in my mouth, that was it. That was it. I followed the instructions. There's not a choice of instructions. They tell you do it like this, like this. I've actually made a video about it if you want to look at it. I put it in my mouth, and right away it was good. So it's very tight, and it also has the gel thing, in fact. So it's exactly it's just as well. It's just as good as the shock doctor. But this time, maybe it was my fault. Maybe I didn't do it properly. I don't know. But I did not struggle at all. I put it in the boiling water, 3 seconds under the cold water, put it in my mouth, bit it, sucked, and now it's very, very tight. It's got this almost this feeling that it's kind of sucking your teeth. And it's very comfortable. I like the quality of the gel also. It's like really, really soft. It feels very comfortable. It doesn't. It feels very soft on the gum. There's no sensation of friction or anything. It's really great. I really liked it. All right, so I haven't tried other brands, but definitely the yokkao, it's top notch. I really like it. It's great. Now, if you would like to buy a yokkao mouthpiece or any other product from the yokkao shop, you can use the promo code ZenBoxer. You can go to thezenboxer.com or use the links in the description. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it was useful to you, and I wish you the best in your combat sport training. I'll see you on some other occasion. You take care. Bye.